Hey guys, so today I'm going to be starting a new project. Today I'm going to be starting my scythe build. The name of the scythe is the Scythe of Vitter. It is from old school RuneScape and it looks like this. And I'm not making any regular scythe. I plan on making a scythe with a Sanguine ornament kit on it, which looks even cooler like this. So as always, hopefully you enjoy the video and thanks for watching. So the very first thing that I did is I went to my Cricut and cut out a silhouette of the scythe, and then I spray painted that onto some steel material. And the very first steps that I did was then grind down all the edges to that rough shape of the scythe. So today I'm working on the scythe again. Gonna be focusing on profiling a bunch of the handles still and doing kind of the top. I don't know if I want the scythe blade as skinny as this, so I might just rough grind it a lot bigger to start out with instead of grinding it all the way down to that right away. But gonna be working on that today, and if I get the time I plan on working on this lantern piece as well. I got some small little pieces here that can work for the top and the bottom of that, and then I might try to have drill bits that connect the two in some way, or twisted up stainless wire. So giving a quick update on the scythe handle. It's been turning out real well. Been doing a lot of work with the Dremel. Just going in here and getting into all the little corners and cracks that I need to get into. Really making these little teeth or crystals that stick out, kind of stick out some more. In here I'm trying to grind out, yeah, there we go, trying to grind out, make these teeth kind of stand out some more, giving them some texture in there. So today I spent a bunch of time sanding and grinding on the staff some more. Really got some fine features on there now. Now I'm going to be trying to grind a little notch in here because I got to make that bigger. Actually, I marked the other side. So I'm trying to get that whole Sharpie mark out of there. So to start out the inside bevel on this scythe, I started trying to do it with a file, and I learned pretty quickly that that wasn't going to work out well, and I ended up going to the belt sander to finish up the job. And this is what the scythe head is looking like after a rough grind. And then next it's on to everybody's favorite part, a bunch of hand sanding. Next it's time to weld the two halves together. I start by clamping everything down to make sure everything's flat and straight, and then I proceed to tack it on one side and then flip it over and tack on the other side just to keep everything nice and straight. This next part is probably my favorite part of the entire scythe, is the lantern. I used some little cog pieces and some drill bits and some washers and welded it all together, and I am very happy with how it turned out. The trickiest part about it was figuring out how I was going to mount it onto the scythe. I ended up using some jewelry chain and painting that, and it looked very, very good. So at this point I have the entire scythe painted black, and I have it all taped off so that those are the areas that I paint red. And onward to the finished product.